I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, how far back do you want us to recap? Back both sessions from last week or just the previous one? Okay. So after our boss fight and our journeys through the headquarter doorway, we made our ways across the river and saw some strange turtle people. They were definitely people with green and brown scales on boats. We weren't quite sure beyond that, but we decided we were going to leave them alone. We weren't going to mess up that fight. We traveled on. We made by nightfall. We arrived at the village, and we found out of we arrived to the village of I have the map right here, Retha, where we found out that they were unable to sleep. Every time an elf villager would fall asleep, they would either be taken over by some magical force or nightmares would haunt them to disallow them any chance of ever getting a restful night's sleep. As we searched around there, we did discover some monsters. Halion fell asleep, took a nap, got his long rest, and during his sleep, he got astral projected to a weird ruins cavern. We all decided that we were going to wake up and follow his journey that he made in an astral projection physically. Arrived there, we searched through there. After some battles and some hardships, we made our way into the cathedral, or the ruined cathedral, and we were able to find a harp. Some sort of weird possessed, not a harp, sorry, lyre.
Mm-hmm.
A lyre that was there, kind of a red awesome coloring. We touched it and kicked off a boss fight with a hag. I believe it was a drake. It's something. Notes are going to be there eventually.
It was a dusk hag.
Dusk. I was going to say drag, and I knew it wasn't drag, so that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We got that boss fight done. We won. Hellion has the lyre of Landalia, filled with great sorrows. I was controlled by the evil hags of Magnus and almost killed the party, but
Mm-hmm.
we're okay. And we got some sapphires, gemstones. I took the worm that was left over and shoved it into my backpack. And the door read, where you see the player standing at right now, there was a doorway there or a wall with some words, and it said, "The mantle has been claimed anew. A champion will call." And we sold some things on the black market and moved on our merry way.
Indeed.
The way that's basically worded, all I can hear in my head is a new hand touches the beacon.
That's fair.
I'm having PTSD from that now.
Yep. So, the hag has been defeated. It has withered and shrunken down into this creepy worm-like thing that one of you is holding on to.
That the Moore's holding on to it in a backpack in his clothes.
Are you sure we didn't stuff it in my shell?
We threatened to shove it inside your shell, but we decided that was a bad idea. Both diameter-wise, comfort-wise, and just in case it could take over bodies.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, what do you do?
Carry on my wayward son.
Yeah. I'd like to finish exploring this. See if there's an exit on the other side.
I guess the only way we can explore would be going back up the pathway we came.
Yeah, there's that water side. I don't know what was over
Yeah,
there.
there's water over there that had some red eyes that someone saw. And that was probably about it.
Yeah, let's see what's on the other side.
Okay, you are.
Wait, did we ever explore this thing behind us?
We can't get in
It's
there.
locked, and you cannot get in.
Can't we just break the door down? No.
There's no door that we know of.
Oh, got you. Okay. We can
We
continue.
assume there's a place of a door.
Yeah, there's a door. It's a big stone door that had
okay,
the
cool.
inscription on it.
Cool.
So no.
All right, that's fine.
Yep, it is not accessible at this time.
Come back
Alright,
later.
let's continue.
You are now free to move about the cabin, as they say.
I guess I'm the only one. I'm gonna go forward then.
We can go fight again. There's something else that was not liking us being here out there.
We'll see if it's still out there. Let's see. I think it was this way, right? We came that way. That was a dead end, I think, on the other side.
Mm-hmm. The water where we saw the glowing eye was on the opposite side that we could walk on.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything over there. Maybe we can tell there's a door, right? That was back that other way with.
What?
Maybe, maybe it'll open
Hold on.
something out for us or something.
As you step into this room, you remember before that you were walking on top of the water. However, now when you enter, you sink into the water.
Ah, fuck.
It's not terribly deep, at least not at the point that you're standing. Maybe about knee high for you.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep going then.
It does progressively get deeper the further out you go, though, until you are swimming.
All right. Can I just walk along the rock walls?
You can do that.
It's not easy being cheesy. Okay. Do I see anything out here? Let's see, what do I see?
Since your vision allows you to see in the dark, it looks like this is just an underground reservoir for this water. Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Oh, what's that?
Okay.
10.
It looks like the ceiling above has caved in slowly over time, but nothing dangerous. There are times that you feel solid stone beneath you. Well, sorry, you're not swimming anymore. So, yeah. As far as you can tell at the current moment, there's not a whole lot to see in here. It's just a small chamber
Okay.
where
so
water has collected.
Gonna go around it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go into the water to see if I see anything inside the water, like any treasure chests or things where the rocks are, or
Okay.
nothing.
Make another perception check.
Blah 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 blah. For sure, for sure.
A bit better this time. So, looking around in that corner, you do see, just under the water, an alcove kind of carved into the rock, where there is a chest.
Wait, where is it at? On the left side or the right side?
It's right about here.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Still underwater.
All right, I'm going in. I'm going into this chest. I'm gonna see if I can. How heavy is it? Can I just pull it up? Pull it out?
Hang on one second. It is fairly heavy. And as you kind of grab the chest, it shakes a little bit and you hear what sounds like coins inside.
Great.
Money, money,
Hmm.
money.
So it is heavy. I guess how should I do this? I just want to take it back to the group. I'd attempt to. You said it's heavy, like 300 pounds heavy.
Um,
Probably.
maybe not 300 pounds, but you can carry it. What is your
Yeah.
strength?
My strength is either 10 or 11. Let me see. Yeah, I got a +1.
Okay.
So
There's
I
a
have a
little
12
bit of
strength.
effort, and you probably couldn't for like an extremely long time, but you can carry it.
All right. I'm gonna take it back to the group, either on the floor of the water, or I guess could I carry it and walk around the side like a spider monkey thing?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna Spider-Man it back, or not even Spider-Man. I think I have my hands are free, so. But yeah, I'm gonna take the chest back to the group. Can I just go over this fucking thing here? Oh no, that's a ceiling.
No, it's
I
a
always forget.
ceiling. Yeah.
Damn ceilings.
The next
Yeah.
update that Dungeon Alchemist is doing will actually allow me to do caves better.
Nice.
So pretty
Alright.
hype about that.
So I'll pop the
That's what I got
chest
that going
right
for.
here in front of the group and just drop it and say, yeah, I didn't see any signs of those creatures, but I did find this, and then I'll pop it down and let someone else open it.
I'll take that sacrifice.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah, so I heard a lot of gold in there, so I don't know. We'll see what's in there.
Mhm.
I won't even be cautious. I'll just freaking kick that open.
It is locked.
Damn it.
So
Can
you kick it and nothing
Can I pick
happens.
Can I pick the lock?
You can try to pick the lock.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to pick the lock. Let's see. Yeah. So what? You just want me to make a dexterity check?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Nice
cool. I didn't
one.
know that it did that. Interesting. Normally, I just say, yeah, it's it's effectively like a sleight of hand check for you or whatever. But
Yeah.
cool. With the
Well,
22, easily enough done. You take the opportunity to
I have a smug look on my face as I open it.
the lock opens, and you're able to open up the chest. And inside, you can certainly see that there are quite a number of coins inside this chest. No doubt ill-gotten.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. I guess we could split it up among the group.
Are these coins actually worth something still? They're not like South Park fake treasure coins, right?
Well, you start pulling things out and giving and looking at them. Let's see. I'm going to have you, whoever's going through the chest, I need you to roll me a d4.
Probably 2D.
Probably
Yeah,
2d.
I'm just watching.
A 2.
Two. Right in the middle.
Okay.
Down.
As you begin sifting through the coins, which you begin to count up, you also spy what appears to be a bracer of some kind. A single leather with metal plating, almost gauntlet looking glove.
Ooh. Ooh, bracers.
And as you pick that out, it becomes clear that that is a large bulk of the weight from the chest. It's heavy.
Dang.
Nice.
Anyone need this? Anyone
Wonder-
want this?
None of us can identify, huh? We have to
Correct.
take it. We'd have to take it back.
I don't think any of you can. Callum would be the only one for sure.
I don't got it.
Yeah, you'd have to find. You could probably find someone to teach it to you and add it to your spell book, or how does that work?
He's a wizard, so if we can find the scroll, he can transcribe it into a spell book and learn the spell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess we'll just keep it for now.
Because wizards be OP nerds.
Or we could just put it on and see what happens. Oh, I
mean,
guess
I'm willing to try that. Sure.
Here you go.
Who's got? Well, it might need to be attuned if my knowledge of magical items is correct. Might not even be able to find out unless it's attuned.
Oh, you're right.
You said it's
Depends.
magical.
Maybe it's just heavy. It's got lead in there.
Yeah.
It's soft metal fucking bracers.
Yeah, you'll have to. I mean, if someone would like, they can make an investigation check to maybe find out a little bit more about it.
Sure, I'll try that.
You can make an
Oh,
Arcana check to see if it appears to be magical, although you won't find out exactly what it does without the Identify spell.
I can investigate, but I'm not recommending I do an Arcana check.
I can.
Cool.
I got you.
I know jack shit.
It's a heavy bracer.
Yeah.
That's with a +6. That's upsetting.
I mean, it's hard to tell. The whole tomb kind of has this general feeling of magic, faint magic. So it's hard to tell if what you're feeling is from the location you're in or the item in front of you.
Gotcha.
I will put it on.
Made a private roll. Even I cannot see what that is.
Dude. I was just checking to see what I would get if I rolled Arcana. I got a 22.
Nice.
I got a natural 20 with that.
So
Fuck.
suck.
There goes my.
Luck for the day.
Yeah, I'll still put my hand in, feeling bad
know
for what
what?
I've done before.
We'll use that, and we'll say you're not sure if it's just your thief's intuition, but you know that bracer is definitely magical.
Yeah, as I touched it, something was up.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you could smell it. It's very valuable, which means it's probably magical.
Nice. Oh, how much
Precious
gold
is?
was left outside of the? What else was in there? Just gold.
Coins.
Not just gold. It is coinage divvied up into two categories. As you count it all out, there are, let's see, there are 2,005 gold pieces.
2005.
Nice.
And an additional 200 platinum pieces.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, dude. We can go buy a. Wait, we don't need anything. But it sounds cool. So there's how many people in the group? 6. Yeah.
We could use the platinum pieces as party funds.
Yeah, if one person just wants to hold on to it.
I guess I could do that.
Why did I feel like
I'm
that
not
was a
affected.
volunteering from 2D? Oh yeah, one person can carry it for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, 2D, can I trust you not to spend the party's
Of
pieces?
course I won't spend it. Why would I spend it? I like the jingle.
He's like a dragon. He just likes it for the horde.
I like the feel.
You know what? I feel bad for what I did to you before. Even though it wasn't under my own volition. I'm okay with that.
Yay! How many platinum pieces was it? 200.
200.
200.
And everyone else can add 334 gold pieces to your gold. And we got platinum if we want to buy a castle or something. I don't know.
While you guys are divvying up the loot, I do have to step away for a bit. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Good. So 3. Hey, where's my money at? Oh, wrong character. Alright, we're not broke anymore.
Yay.
So 334 added. I don't know what kind of things we could get with 200 platinum. That's a lot of money. I wonder if there's a way out of this cavern. I guess just the way we came. I didn't see anything else out there.
Yeah, probably going back the same way we came in is probably the best bet.
Yeah. And then from there, we should continue. Uh,
Or we should probably go back and visit the village to make sure everyone's okay.
yeah, to get our reward.
That too.
Or I guess we didn't. Did we ask them for money?
We got a free room and board.
Oh, yeah, that was our payment. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go across the mountains, but y'all said that would be a bad idea. So we could continue on the path to Sarquinas, or we could cut across the mountains and go to Aeneas. But I don't think any of us are. Well, I'm fine to terrain mountains, but I don't know about you guys.
I am absolutely not fine.
Not really.
Probably can't even swim.
But don't you guys know the quickest route is always straight through?
Mm.
Nah. I don't know why I'm so curious as to what's right here. There. Little path right there. So I guess we can go this way, and then we can either go to Sarquinas on the way to Lafar.
What we need is go there because we have a package to deliver.
Oh yeah, we gotta deliver a package there. Oh, what did I just do? Was that me?
Yeah, you pinged the situation.
Package there. Frick, was it? Where's my notebook?
Alright.
I think I had to meet the hunter in the far, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that was the plan, but he did already visit us and gave us a bullet that he's going to recollect, so I don't know if that counted.
No. Me and him, we go way back. We're best buds.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, go for it, man. Not going to stop you.
Where are you from, Tootie?
Yes.
You know, for a rogue, I'm happy enough with that answer. I don't expect much more.
You think I'm easily just gonna run from to you? Yes.
How many dead parents do you have?
About 350.
Not tree fitting.
I have all the dead parents. I am all the orphans combined.
We're really going with that rogue backstory. I love it.
Heck yeah, dude. Even though my character is like the opposite of Dark Rogue.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that, guys.
You're okay.
And go swap my laundry out. Okay. Alright, so everybody was able to loot and divvy everything out.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, we'd like to go back to the village to get our praises.
Okay.
I want to go back and check on the villagers, but sure, we can go check
Oh,
into prizes.
we never found where the villagers were being held? Question mark. The ones that disappeared.
Well,
They-
there's only one pathway left, and I'm assuming they're
We ever-
probably not here.
Actually go down that pathway though.
Did we ever go down that path? I thought it was a dead end.
Not fully.
Alright, we'll see. I guess we
You-
never actually.
You
found
can
the
kind of
villagers.
see that it's a dead end because the I did a poor job of walling up the map, apparently, so.
I'll follow
You had
behind.
never been there.
Sathamar.
It's in the fog of war, boys. Go.
Shit, what am I selecting? What am I doing?
Zathamor, as you were the first on the scene, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Yes. Better. I'll take that.
11. Well, it definitely appears to be a dead end. Specifically, it seems like there is just a mass of entangled vines and roots of the trees above the complex. It's just kind of grown in here and gnarled around one another.
Interesting.
Find your way through it.
So since I've been, like, I don't know, can I use like my hunt? Like, have I noticed any like tracks that would resemble the villagers or groups of people that are straight away or being dragged through here at all? Like using like my hunting skills, like would I have noticed any pathways to where the villagers might be?
Well, this is the first time you've brought it up, so make me a survival check.
Survival.
Yes, to see if you notice any tracks, specifically, that might tell you the whereabouts of these missing villagers.
Oh God.
No.
In the heat of the battle.
Nothing.
No.
I didn't
Damn.
notice anything.
You certainly do find tracks, but you're fairly certain that they were caused by the
Scuffle.
combat that you had just experienced, or had experienced the night before.
I don't know. I have no idea where the villagers are, guys. I don't see anything that's showing me they're here. But unless we missed something, I'm not sure.
Go down that way. That way. No, we've explored everywhere in here, I think.
The church, did we see anything in the church? Those are chairs, right?
Air pews. Went in and you found the
LARP.
lyre, picked it up,
Lyre.
and then put it back once the scuffle started, and then the hag appeared in there. So it was not widely
Investigated.
explored.
Come, priest, we could use some guidance.
But the door was also locked when you first
Got there.
arrived there.
Hmm.
And required, if as you recall, two
Music.
musicians playing
Yep.
the
Okay.
tune inscribed on the door to actually open it. So
Why am I?
Zathmore, again, you're the first one on the scene, so
This is not the night of investigations.
Yeah.
Cool.
um,
It
The-
looks like what you said. It's a church with pews.
yeah, that's pretty much all you get.
Does she just appear to the thin air?
You were uncertain how she would have.
I know I put the loot down,
Mhm.
or the lyre down. I walked out. I got to the doorway. I heard her sound. I turned around and found her grabbing the instrument, and the rest gets a bit fuzzy for a while.
All we remember.
Indeed.
You don't remember.
Well, I had a piercing headache. I can tell you that.
And
Have a look around and see if there's any like inscriptions of musics or poems or anything kicking around here.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Alright, boys. Hey, somebody's rolling okay.
Okay.
My turn.
thank God.
Finally.
We have back-to-back critical failures. Oh no, it's just me.
It does appear that some of these columns do have old inscriptions on them, but many of them seem to have just simply worn away over time. Even Zathmore, who can understand the language, you find it very difficult to string anything together that is readable. You do see various mentions of the once again the name / title of Lindalii. You see various depictions engraved into the stone of not only musicians, but what appears to be someone writing, dancing, just kind of the arts in general. But music is prevalent among all of these.
Mm.
Kind of like general merrymaking and arts history almost.
Correct.
That's it. Zathmore, pull up that worm. Let's see if we can get any information out of it. Can it even speak anymore?
I would say
What?
that a hagworm probably can't.
The hagworm. It had a face, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Would speak with animals work on it? No, it's not a beast.
No, I think it's a horror.
Communicate with beasts for the duration. Yeah, it's not a beast. I don't know of a way to communicate with it either.
Okay, I guess I'll carefully put on some traveler's gloves and reach my hand inside there and pull out the this like worm-shaped child.
Yep. Yeah,
And like
it is the
that's
size of a
wrapped in
toddler.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrapped in clothes, I kind of unwrap the face area and get a firm grip and kind of tilt the face away from mine towards Gillick.
I will attempt to communicate with it.
Okay.
Where are the villagers?
Let me see if I can find some art of this thing. Hang on.
God.
I found some pictures online that night. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't a thing that I just made up. This is something in the deeper lore of D&D.
Oh, yeah, I spent a while reading all about hags. That was
Where's Harvey?
some very interesting shit.
Where is he?
Where's Dent? Yeah, that's terrifying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So, can't really show this to the stream right now because I'd have to like import it into VTT, but it's just for those of you watching the stream, just look up D&D Hag Soulworm. Yeah, there's one with the dude's face on it. And it's pretty much the put that in the wrong place.
That's gross.
It is pretty gross.
Where is it at?
I've got too many channels. There we go. It's like that, but instead of that dude's face, it's hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to we're gonna ask what did you do with the villagers?
It squirms and wriggles in your grip, Zathamor. And though the mouth opens, no sound comes out. Seems it's incapable of speech, and frankly, you're not even sure if it really understands what you're even asking it.
Interesting. What else could we try, guys, if this thing can't talk? And if only I had... I think in 2 more levels, I would be able to speak with it, I think. Let me see.
In 2 more levels. That's a little bit off, dude.
In 2 more levels, dude. We could try playing music. Maybe did we notice it was a door here, or did it look? What does it look like over here? Did we notice that there was a door there?
Where? Sorry?
On the other side.
Oh, we just can't get through there. It's sealed shut.
Yeah, there is a door. It is sealed.
It's sealed. Okay.
And the music didn't open it.
Music didn't open it. What if we played music in this room? I'm gonna play the tune that Emberfoot had taught me before.
I guess I'll shrug and I'll put the worm back inside its cloth back inside the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless y'all know of a way to speak with it. Anyone have detect thoughts or something? Can you read minds, wizard? No.
Yeah, none of us have telepathy.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'll try playing that tune again to see if it does anything. The one that we used to open this door.
Okay. You begin to play the tune. It echoes very nicely. It sounds great. However, nothing special seems to happen.
This is frustrating. What about on that new lyre that you have?
I say, what if I play the new lyre?
Again, the sound that you play, you notice the more you play it, regardless of what you try to play, it always turns into a mournful
Onward tale.
Yeah, like you try to play the happiest song you can think of, and somehow it manages to come out in a minor key and is very sad. You're not entirely sure.
Wow,
how.
This thing is my soul.
Yeah, it is. It is perpetually sad boy music.
That's funny.
And while the sound reverberates in this chamber as if it's made to do so, nothing special happens.
They've got to be in this freaking door here.
I don't think we can open that door, Lonnie, until later. I think it's something we're gonna have to come back to.
Can we just break it down?
You can certainly try.
All right, I'm gonna punch it.
It's so hard not to get meta.
Okay. You punch the solid stone door. Roll damage.
No. Breaks hand.
It's not like you can miss. Like you're out of a combat situation. It is a door.
I punch it.
You smack into the stone doorway for 6 damage.
Did it do anything?
There you go.
It did not.
It did 6 damage.
It did 6
It's
damage.
6 damage to a chunk of stone. I don't think that's going to do much to it, Lonnie.
If we're being technical, it is resistant to normal forms of bludgeoning damage. Therefore, it actually takes 3. So
Yeah.
Well,
Keep
I
my
guess they're
finger
gonna
right
die.
through.
It's fine. Moving on. We can go back to the village.
Hey, dude, you can't save everyone. Oh god, what if
We
you
could
roll?
tell them where this is at, and they can search on their own.
Totally. Yeah.
We tried.
I would say it's a fairly safe guess to think that the villagers who came here are no longer with us.
Thank you.
I have no character bugging out.
Nah, dude.
Right. So, I think I'll just take you guys back to the Weary Way.
Oh, yeah, teleportation.
Holy crap, that's cool.
No, it's fast travel.
You guys return at this point. So, you started making your way early in the morning. You spent some time inside fighting, and then you spent a 8-hour period long resting inside the hub afterwards. So by the time you get back to town, night has started to set back in again.
There it goes.
Time to hit the hay.
Because we could do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Does the village kind of feel better? Like that aura that was given out before, is it kind of gone?
As you enter the village, there is this strange silence.
Everyone's just asleep.
As you head back to the Weary Way, you see lights inside. The door is unlocked. I saw that, Tootie.
Well, go on.
I'm looking at my notes for a moment.
What y'all do? You're not gonna go in.
I mean, I'll go in. I was just looking back at my notes.
That guy's still there. Oh, he's passed out.
Yeah, as you come in, you see the bartender, the proprietor of the Weary Way,
Gluffner.
slumped over next to. It looks like maybe he was like cleaning out a glass, and he just like fell over and went to sleep. He is still breathing, but he seems to be having a pleasant, deep sleep. The first they've had in quite some time.
I feel bad waking him up.
Why would
hasn't
we
had
need
a
to wake
good
him up?
Yeah, it just means a free room, right?
We already had the free rooms.
Yeah.
Tootie about to go looting. Look at him go.
Steal everything up in this bit.
So. What do you do?
Let's see.
I'll rest in the village for the night.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything different?
I don't want to check his storage.
Okay.
Shit shed, I guess.
I'm gonna lay in bed before I know
Oh
what Tootie's doing
God.
anything, so I don't feel accountable for any actions.
I don't want to be here either. I don't want to be a part of this.
If he's asleep. I
Where's the
mean,
room?
I'm just looking. It's not like a
There's a
steal
room
anything.
here, Callum. There's a room with 2
There.
beds here. There's another room with
Good
2
night,
beds here.
boys.
And
Whatever you do,
Zathamore's
don't
in
get-
this room.
Don't get, kidnapped or do anything illegal. Oh my god.
Tootie.
Can I fuck with Tootie?
How so?
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force to make him think he's digging through coffers and finding good shit. But he's just standing there digging through an empty mug or some shit.
Damn it.
Aha!
Tootie. You open the door, and you can't believe your eyes. There's just coffers just overflowing with gold pieces and gems
This
and
doesn't even
all
make any
sorts of
sense.
valuables.
But I'm so happy.
You can't help yourself. You Scrooge McDuck your way into the pile, and Aelion, you just watch as your turtle friend is just lying on his back, making snow angels out of nothing in this blissful ignorance of reality at the moment.
I'm gonna put.
How long does this last? Only a minute.
Yeah.
And then, too soon, you open your eyes, Tootie, and you are just laying shell down on the stone floor of the storeroom here, with nothing but old casks of wine and ale around you.
Fine. I'll just get drunk enough so I go back to my happy place.
He said, "Take me back! Take me back!"
You're able to. It's not like anyone's going to stop you. You're able to drink to your heart's content. How drunk do you get?
How drunk can I get?
Oh.
I mean,
now we're asking the right question. There goes my Oculus.
I mean, normally we would have you roll Constitution saving throws to see how progressively drunk you get, but since there's no one here to stop you, how drunk do you want to get?
I want to get fucked. I want to get crunked.
Okay. Blackout?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's all coming together."
All right. You spend your evening drinking away your sorrows and perhaps the memory of the last few encounters until you are pretty sure when you wake up the next morning you will not remember the events of the evening.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is
Leon,
fine.
after messing with Tootie, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay. You have your pick of the rooms.
Back to
Ragmir,
my old.
Killick.
If they're going to
Oh.
bed,
There is a guy in there.
It's Zathamore.
Yeah.
That's a storeroom.
And
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, so there's
What
a
is
single bedroom here. There is a double bedroom here and a double bedroom here.
yeah, I'm gonna go to the single bedroom.
I'm gonna start playing my war gong. I'm just kidding.
So
Hey, Callum, you up yet, buddy?
Oh my god.
all of you get a long rest.
Thank God.
Tootie, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay.
Aw. What did you people do last night?
You unfortunately wake up with one of the worst hangovers you've ever had. That wine is very sweet.
We're trapped.
And
Good.
And yeah.
Now, does he have any milk in this store?
Milk? You want to drink
Milk?
milk after all that?
Yeah.
Wow, he's just trying to curdle his gut, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what
apparently.
he wants.
I'll fucking throw it up.
Oh. Well,
I mean, I'm sure there's like wildlife outside to go milk them for you.
I'll milk you.
the bartender is awake when you all wake up in the morning.
Like, I think he just casually watches me walk by, no questions asked.
he goes to say something, thinks better of it, and just like gets back to making breakfast. He goes, yeah, that's I needed that sleep. I assume that's your doing, considering you're all back. He kind of stretches and yawns.
Oh boy.
Just look at him with a haunted look in my eyes.
Yeah.
I've seen shit.
Turns out that we were having a hag issue down in the abandoned ruins, kind of northwest of here.
There's a ruins northwest of here?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Hag definitely explains things, and he starts setting out plates for everybody.
Yeah, it's interesting. Apparently, something about the old culture of music. Kind of weird.
Let's see. Let's see how much he may or may not know.
I'll pull out my lyre too while he's thinking.
Um,
A 10.
he kind of like mulls over his morning coffee. It's like that faintly rings a bell. Maybe some of the village elders used to tell stories of, you know, some of the things back before the Dark Age.
That makes sense. That kind of
It's like
line up.
Landel. I don't know, something like that.
Lindalia?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's not like I read that word so many times.
Puts the harp up on the counter. I have the harp of Lindalia all of a sudden.
Huh. That's neat. He kind of like plucks a string.
I just think it's neat, he
I-
says.
I just think it's neat.
I just think it's neat.
I honestly I don't know much about it. Apparently, it's some old deity that, you know, used to be worshipped before the Dark Age, but then during the Dark Age, it kind of, you know, it kind of does like the cutthroat symbol.
Ah, nothing new. Got it.
Yeah.
Don't call them the Dark Ages for no reason.
True. Demons, they do that.
Yeah, been told.
Hmm.
Been facing a lot of those externally, it seems like.
Yeah.
Neat.
You know, I think Sylvanas every day that you know, the Demon King Zelnafir is not around anymore to cause any more trouble like that.
Definitely.
Don't have to live through anything like that. Yeah, that's a blessing.
So, I don't know if it's any plus side to you, but I can actually show you the cause of your issues.
Do I know?
Yeah, we actually captured the hag that was causing these problems and solved it. You want to see?
He has this look of like morbid curiosity. Like he doesn't really want to know, but he kind of does at the same time.
I'll I'll carefully reach in my bag and just kind of pull it out to where just the head part of the worm stands out, not the worm part.
He like immediately regrets his decision. Like, okay, yeah, does someone want the rest of my breakfast? I don't think I'm gonna eat anymore.
Don't worry, it's
That's
harmless,
gross.
I think. I think it's harmless. It's a child. I have moral
I'm sorry, it's a what
misgivings
now?
about I pull out the entire thing and pull out that child-sized worm. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do have a code about killing children, so I don't know, but I figured I'd take it along with me.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your business is your business. I'm just happy to be able to sleep again, quite frankly.
That's fair. And I kind of shoved him face first into the bag.
Which reminds me, he kind of digs around behind the bar, and he produces a sack of coin that he sets on the table. It's not much, but the villagers started putting something together in case someone came by to help us with this issue, and well, done the job.
I mean, I'm honored, but there's no way I can take this from you guys. It's just our job to help out.
Humble. Well, I mean,
I mean, use it to go and rebuild your village, I guess, after all that's been done to it.
To be fair, we were well compensated anyway.
oh wow.
Yes.
In that case, I appreciate your generosity and your humbleness. And he kind of takes it and puts it back behind the counter. I'll make sure to let the village elder know next time I see him.
Thank you.
And you are, of course, always welcome here at the Weary Way.
Awesome. More free lodgings.
With that, once you finish up your breakfast, he kind of cleans up all the plates and goes, "Well, what's next for you guys? We're going to be busy rebuilding, so there's not going to be a whole lot to do around here for adventurers like yourselves."
We actually have a package delivered over in Serquanis. And we do need to make our way eventually to Lafar. If you know any happenstance or trails that may not be on the maps, that'd be awesome.
Well, the safest way is the trail, but you could cut across country if you really wanted. You'll have to go through the mountains. That's that might be an issue.
Do these mountains pose any danger?
Well, besides the usual,
Mountain problems.
mountain issues, I have heard tell of stories of a giant. Well, you ever heard of a rock?
Yes, I have.
A what?
A rock. ROC, not like a stone on the ground. It's a big bird. Like really big, like dragon size.
I see.
Apparently one's been on the tear in the mountain passes. So, if you go, keep an eye on the sky.
Duly noted.
Thank you for that warning. That makes me want to travel the trails even more now.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't want to deal with that either.
You're just small enough to be taken up as a snack with one claw.
Sorry, Hugh, if it's the size of a dragon.
Maybe it's a young dragon size. We don't know.
We don't have range of kills besides Killick.
I know. It's probably a bad idea.
Well, thank you, and we will definitely be on our way then just shortly after the rest of my party finishes their meals.
Very well.
We'll be on it to when we make our way back to the seaside. We'll definitely pass through here.
Yeah, come by anytime. Like I said, you're always welcome. And he continues on with kind of putting things away and getting ready for the rest of his day.
We got our brekkie. I guess we should be on our way, fellas.
Indeed.
By way of trail, please.
On the road again.
Yes, there is the trail leading out of Retha, which you can take.
Yes, please.
Or you could try to cut through the mountains.
Roads, please.
You guys are no fun.
I have almost been killed by a giant crocodile, an ice dragon, and I've been killed by a beholder. I'm not going through a rock.
You're right.
Besides, how
City
embarrassing.
folk
How did you die? A
females
big
were-
bird.
The big bird.
Big bird.
Yeah.
We could
Pretty
barely handle a hag, and I almost killed you guys over that fight.
So be it.
I guess
Okay.
we'll go take the path.
Besides,
So taking
eventually
the
we'll-
path to where? Where is your heading?
To deliver the package. And
Saracanis?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. The good news for you guys is that the trail is generally a bit safer. Not a terrible amount safer, as there are actually few patrols going on these days. But, that being said, it is a tad bit faster, especially on your stalkers. And a lot more comfortable to travel on the pathway, not as much dodging and weaving through the underbrush as you've experienced in your overland trip along the river from Lyran to Retha. So, as you begin your first day of travel, and it's going to take you a few days to get to Saracanis, who would like to roll for random encounters?
I want to roll.
Go
Thought you
for
rolled
it.
last time.
I haven't rolled.
I'm okay with that. You know what? We're not taking the mountain trails. Lonnie is more than welcome to roll.
It's a D100, right?
It is a D100.
Dang it, almost got a natty one.
Oh, thank
That'd
goodness.
have
A
been nice.
2!
It's not better, but still.
So close. So close to the dub.
As I mentioned, traveling along the trails here seems to be moderately safer than traveling through the jungle itself. And as you travel, you actually can feel the air getting cooler. You're getting closer to the more temperate area, where it is still warm, but is not quite so hot and humid. You can begin to see that the actual flora and fauna of the region is beginning to shift as well, going from this thick tropical jungle to a more gradually to more kind of like grasslands area, and then finally into another set of forest that are more like deciduous trees, like almost like you would find in, you know, East Texas, Louisiana, that sort of area.
Okay, okay.
And one of the things that you notice is that at several points along the trails there are old, what appear to be old caravan wagons, broken and discarded on the sides of the roads. Most of them seem to be quite old, but some of them are potentially a little bit newer. On one such occasion, as your stalkers begin to They stop in the middle of the road and begin sniffing the air in their ears, twitching, listening to the air around them, a deep growl echoing from the lead, whoever is up front.
That's usually been me, so I think that'll be me.
You can see up ahead another such broken cart. This one, however, is on fire. Smoldering. Not an open blaze, but had recently been on fire. And you see shapes moving in the distance. What do you do?
We'll kind of whisper back to the party. Hey guys, I think we have company up ahead.
What is it?
Well, there's a wagon on fire and shadows. Would you like to go and investigate, Killick? I know you're really good in the forests.
Yeah, I could try that.
Okay.
Could I kind of take a look?
Would you like to approach stealthily?
Yeah.
Make me a stealth check.
Yeah, I just gotta find my character. Are they here somewhere? No.
If you click on the actors and then do party members and then team alpha, I think your name should pop up.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. You got. Hang on. I can just drag it in. I'll keep you guys over here in the ocean.
All right,
What
now I
are we getting?
can do a stealth check. Please don't suck. Oh, I'll take a 15.
I thought I'd change that. Oh well.
Look at that beautiful princess.
Man.
African princess. This is like the default human picture. Is your character a human, Keith?
Yep, he is. There we go. Okay. As you begin to creep closer, Killick, you can see up ahead the shapes begin to take a form that you recognize. It appears to be a trio of large boars, and they seem to be gorging themselves on something. They don't seem to notice your approach. They are busy stuffing themselves.
Ooh, dinner. Wait. They're just boars?
Giant boars.
And they're just eating something. Can I try to get a look at what they're eating?
Yeah.
Big ones.
Make an investigation check. Okay.
And
With your attuned senses, you can almost smell it before you see it.
Oh.
The smell of blood and viscera. And you can, as you're now getting closer, see the blood slicking the hides of these boars, and the thing that they are eating was at one time a person. A dwarf, you think. But most of it is already been devoured.
Any signs of any other people or the horses that were carrying the carriage?
We'll say, using that same investigation check, you can kind of do a once-over of the entire site. And you can definitely see that, while it wasn't a large caravan, maybe 3 to 5 people, there is lots of blood. However, you can definitely tell that because the wagon is on fire, that it probably wasn't the boars who caused their deaths, but they are simply taking advantage of the situation.
All right, I'll head back to the party and update them with what's going on up ahead. I don't know what took that caravan out, but looks like the boars are cleaning up. They're eating something over there, some person. I don't know if you guys want to just keep it rolling.
I mean, it is the way of nature.
But yeah, I'm curious as to what burnt down the caravan. Wonder if there's anything in there. I don't know. If we can follow your lead.
Oh,
He says.
I guess I'll lead the party past the boars, or attempt to.
Okay. In that case, we'll have everyone make a group stealth check.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I already used all my stealthing luck. That's good.
Effectively going to take the average of this.
That's good with disadvantage too.
Yeah, I really don't know how I got that with disadvantage. Oh,
Oh, the rogue rolled a 1.
There goes the average.
Oh, there we go.
Dang.
That's another disadvantage roll.
I guess I'll roll it normal. I just.
Well, no, I mean that was disadvantage. I was like,
I have disadvantage because I have heavy armor.
That makes sense.
How did you get
I was looking at
disadvantage?
Killick.
Yeah.
I was thinking Killick was the one that rolled disadvantage first. That's my bad. Cool.
That's really good.
That averages out to
Oh.
about 10.
Oh wow, I
Oh,
rolled
shit.
a nat 20 the second between the two. Cool.
And that does help balance things a little bit, but still overall pretty low.
Yep.
So we'll see if this creature, or these creatures, can notice you after they finish feasting. As you begin trying to lead your stalkers around the crash site, and you all come in view of the boars, they do appear to be too engorged in their current meal to pay you any mind. And after taking a wide berth, you're able to pass safely by and continue on your journey. Huzzah. You're now
Figured that would have tasted cooked over that campfire.
you are now descending into the more temperate forests, and it is a bit more comfortable to walk around as you leave the tropical zones. The air begins to cool a little bit and becomes a nice, comfortable temperature. However, some drizzling rain does pass through the region pretty frequently. So, congratulations, you have made it out of the jungle. And now you're into the dark forests.
Woohoo!
Which means a new list of random encounters. Yay!
Yay!
I didn't know that how it worked. That's cool. Now who wants to roll?
I can.
Go for it.
Oh,
There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Rubbed off on you, buddy.
Devin.
Let's do it.
Thank you for your service to
Devin.
us.
Our rolls have been
Yay.
amazing tonight.
Devin.
I know it is not good.
I mean, a 1 doesn't have to be bad, right? It's just random. Or do they put all the hard monsters at 1 and at 100?
We are going to leave and then come back.
As you begin traveling around the south side of this mountain range, you travel further into the actual forest itself, where the air continues to get even colder the further you move, kind of south and then into the western parts of the forest. And you begin to feel eyes on you.
Okay. Second.
At the moment, that seems to be all it is. This eerie sensation that you're being watched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
And there's no thing. Can we roll for perception to see if there's anything visibly around us that we notice out of the ordinary?
Sure, Callum, give it a try.
Oh no. Maybe?
Oh, that's not bad.
As you're looking around you, through the trees, every now and again you can hear something moving in the underbrush around you. And you're not entirely sure, but you think at one point you see a pair of yellow eyes peering at you through the dim light of the forest before they disappear.
Then I'll just let the party know and keep an eye out on our way down the trail to see if we notice anything else out of the ordinary.
What would you see?
Just yellow eyes sticking out of a bush for a second. We might be being followed.
Mhm.
Keep an eye out. Or just be ready in case anything does happen.
Okay.
Fair.
I guess that'll lead the party slowly onward while we keep vigilance.
Okay. As begin your the next part of your journey, which will take you to Saracanis, who would like to make the final random encounter roll?
Me.
Go for it. $75.
Dragon.
As you continue your journey, especially the further away you move from the mountains, you feel the shift in the landscape. You are slowly but surely moving a bit downhill. And because of the frequent drizzling rain through the area, that means you inevitably come across some swampy terrain. Again, this feeling that you're being watched still continues. However, perhaps more pressingly, I need whoever is taking the lead at this moment to make a perception check.
You got it.
I believe in you, Devin. High roll.
Perception. $16's not bad.
16. Thankfully, you see it before it completely envelops you. Slowly rising from the ground, a green mist-like fog begins to appear. and you get this distinct smell of rot and decay.
Oh,
Doesn't sound good.
not at all. Hmm. Does anyone know how to neutralize toxins?
Just hold your breath.
Okay, guess we'll take the long way around.
You would like to go around this?
Well, I think I want to pull people back, kind of uphill away from it, or at least upwind. No, yeah,
What did I miss? You said there was a green
Yep.
fog happening?
I want to move
There
upwind
is.
from the green fog.
Mm-hmm.
Pestilence.
And I guess
As you pull the party back far enough, you can see that the mist has begun to kind of creep and build into a sizable cloud. If you had not moved, you would be enveloped within it. But for the moment, you are safely outside of its reach.
any plans, guys?
Do we notice anything with like the townspeople or anything in the village, or no?
Yeah,
You haven't
not yet
made it to the
village.
village.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Let's see. Nope. I got nothing.
Same.
Just go through it. No one can just blow it away.
I can blow it away,
Will you do that?
technically.
The best thing I would have would be Thunder Wave.
And
What do you have, Emilio? You like cut out.
I have gust of wind.
Yep.
Yeah, do that.
Which direction?
I have no idea, actually. That's a good question. Guess you could just keep blowing it further down the path as we just blowed it to the village.
Far
Okay.
away from life as you can, I guess.
You summon this gust of wind to begin to push away the fog, and it does clear it out a little bit. What is... Okay. It seems to cover about a 20-foot area, and as you gust of wind rips through it, kind of dispersing it into the air, it does clear it up for a moment.
But it's gonna come back in.
Yeah, let's go.
Depends. Do you want to sit and wait?
No, I think we should try to run through as fast as we can and get past it.
Okay. Who is in the lead?
I'll take lead. I don't have to breathe, so.
Yeah, that works.
I don't have to breathe.
As you begin to race through the now cleared area, something attempts to make attack of opportunity as you pass it.
Bastard.
What apparently looked like a large mound of plants reaches out a tentacle to try and smack you as you ride by.
It's the mist. I've seen this movie. I know what happens.
Saving throw. That's delaying for some reason.
I think it may be because tokens aren't actually on board. I assume a 24 hits you.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Will it? Oh yeah, there it goes.
You
Barely
succeed.
made it.
You'll only take the normal damage part of this. So you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this vine tentacle shoots out from it and slaps at you as you try to ride by. It does not keep you from riding by. And the rest of you can continue to ride if you so choose. It is just lashing out at something that's running by it.
Can I look to see if there's more?
Hard to tell in this instant of
Oh yeah.
running by it as it hits you.
I think that's our best option, just to run through it.
Yep.
We
Could've
don't know
sucked,
how
but-
many or how big it is or really what it is.
All things that would require stopping and trying to get a grasp on the situation.
Yep.
Pick your poison, quite literally.
I think we're better off just trying to dash through.
And I don't want the smoke to come back in if it will. We don't know what it
Yeah.
does to us.
I'll move through it.
Okay.
Continue onward, friends.
Everyone takes the opportunity to rush through. And it's a good thing that you did, because after everyone passes, you do see that green mist beginning to reform around this creature. Whatever it was.
Fireball, for good measure. No, I think we're good now.
I mean, it's on our way. Cause trouble on the way back for travelers. We could just fireball it out of existence.
I mean, I can if you want me to.
It's whatever you want to do. You're the wise wizard. I don't want to take away your spells.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I think I should. Well, nah. Let's do it for fun. I'll do it. Or see what happens if I do it. I got 3 of them. What's one gonna do?
You are
Use
going to
another
stop
one.
and fireball?
We're out of the mist, right?
You are, but it will pull you into combat.
Oh.
Yep.
We should be fine, I guess.
You can either keep riding, or you can turn and fight this thing.
Should we leave it on the path though?
Be able to take care of it, right?
I mean, we did leave a dead dwarf, and
Didn't you also just take like a bunch of damage?
it was 12. It's fine.
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll make a
It'll
note
be
of it on the map.
fine. Just in case the villagers know about it and they want to send us back here to do it, sure.
Okay.
But if it's not doing any harm.
It's not doing anyone any harm.
I'll try to notate
It's
kind of the
literally
general
breaking.
area that this thing's at, so that if we come back on the trail, we can be prepared.
Okay.
Onward then.
It doesn't take much longer after this encounter. The trail kind of leading sort of not into the swamp, but trying to skirt around the edges of it. However, it does branch off. And you can see a signpost that you're actually at a bit of a crossroads. There is signs leading straight forward that would take you either to Mithile, Lefar, or Chantea's Basket. Or make a right turn and go up into the mountains to Aeneas. Or make a left turn, go down into the swamp to Saracanis.
Time to go to the bayou.
Friends.
Silwyn is also noted as being on the path directly forward.
That was the capital, correct?
It
Just
is.
really
Yes.
far away.
I think we need to go deliver the package at the Elfastus too.
Before we get sidetracked.
Yeah.
And anything else crazy that might happen.
Okay.
Like always.
I mean, we can handle swamps. We've dealt with crocodiles and plants and seafaring goblins and seafaring green people. So yeah, we should be
And
able to handle
A
this.
giant turtle in the ocean?
Yeah, that
Yes.
too. What's the swamp's gonna show surprise us with?
Famous last words.
This whole time, I would like to note that that unsettling feeling of being watched has not left you.
Great.
As you turn down the path leading down into the swamp, it doesn't take long to kind of come up over a ridge and you can see the village of Saracanis before you. A small village, much like the village of Retha, which you had just previously left a few days ago. This one, however, is not walled off like the village of Retha was.
Okay.
It just kind of sits
Fine.
on what appears to be a small lake.
That's cool.
Into the village. Do you remember who we're supposed to deliver this package to? Is that the one?
One moment. And probably. Let's see if I do. Does anyone want to investigate if those things are still following us? I feel like they are, but I don't. I can't see anything.
I can check.
I could do another persuasion. You try this time. Hunter.
Perception, right?
Hmm.
Did I roll good?
There you go.
Oh, I did roll
better
good.
than me.
You do not see eyes looking at you from the forest, but you definitely have the sensation that you are being watched. It seems that these creatures, whatever they may be, are able to hide themselves pretty well.
Interesting.
Sight beyond sight. That's all we could do. I can't
Can't tell
reveal
what's
them or
following us,
anything unless
but
you
there's
can.
definitely something.
As you begin making your way down into the village, you can see people kind of milling about their homes. Small, almost more like humble huts. This doesn't appear to be a very wealthy village. And the people kind of milling about notice your approach and they watch you. They do not call out their greetings, they just watch and continue about their tasks.
Watching is not violence, so I'll take that.
Who are we supposed to deliver this package to again?
I do not have it in my notes, so I don't remember it.
Let's check my notes.
Know that it's the tavern keeper.
Oh, tavern keeper.
And I know that it was the farmer that we got the stalkers from.
Considering that Retha had but a single tavern for the village, and this village is smaller, it's probably a similar story here in Saracanis.
All right, we're gonna go up to the tavern.
It's not hard to find. It's the largest building in the town. As you get closer, you see that the name of the tavern is called the Houndskeeper.
Sounds
The cool name.
That is cool, man.
And its the little sign hanging outside of it shows the image of a man apparently being attacked by his own hounds. In sort of a cutesy, kind of like comedic style of art.
Okay.
Even cooler now.
There's
Walk in the door.
Before you even enter, you can hear the murmuring of voices inside, and as you open and enter, the voices quieten a little bit, and you can see that there are a couple patrons sitting about the tables, just kind of having their nightcaps. There is two people at the bar. One you presume to be the bartender at the very least. He is, you think, maybe human. He's fairly like larger in build than your average elf would be, with kind of messy brown hair and sideburns that kind of come down. He does not have like a mustache or goatee kind of looking thing, so he just has these kind of bushier sideburns. He is speaking with a man who is definitely elf, but seems quite scrawny, with very sharp features. And they both kind of look at you, and the scrawny man just kind of looks back at the bartender and nods, and like goes back and sits down with his buddies at a table. The bartender looks at you expectantly.
I think Sathmore has a package, right?
Yeah. I'll pull the package out of my other bag that's not my traveling clothes bag. I have a delivery for you from Lyran. The stalker farmer, rancher, asked that we deliver to you.
His gruff features kind of soften somewhat, and he kind of nods and goes, "Oh, well, much appreciated. We hadn't gotten word from Lyran in some time. I know some folks have family there. They were getting worried."
There was communication failures and issues going on. It seems to have resolved itself now. Hopefully, soon some traveling and people will be moving around again through the lands and trails.
That's the hope. I know the roads are dangerous, and he kind of reaches out his hand for the package.
I hand it over.
He kind of opens up and like kind of goes through it. He pulls out what is essentially just a stack of envelopes, basically kind of held together by twine.
That's right, it was mail. Yeah, it was. We're delivering with letters. I remember now.
Hey, Whelan, catch. And he throws it over to the scrawny guy, who kind of deftly catches it.
Gordon.
And kind of nods, and he kind of jerks his head to his two buddies at the table, and they all get up and walk out.
Effective service.
We're a pretty close-knit community. Those letters will get where they need to go. He starts getting out some cups and like, "Can I offer you all a drink?"
Of course. It'd be rude to
will
enter a tavern
gladly
not
accept.
have your drink.
I'm sure he already paid you, but consider this a tip. Now the question becomes, do you want a normal drink, or do you want something interesting?
Interesting.
I'll do the gamble. Let's see what he whips up for us.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
D100.
Oh God.
T100.
Yes.
Actually, I'm very okay with that. Yes.
Is he rolling for all of us? Do we all get the same thing? Wow, he laughed.
Let me see. I'm actually looking through this list to see if there's something a bit more fitting.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, he'll give you all what he calls the house special.
We're gonna wake up in a bathtub. Already
Well, at
know.
least you'd wake up.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing.
Missing a kidney.
He dips behind the bar and grabs a couple bottles out and begins to fill up the cups. One for everyone.
Definitely.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
He begins to, one by one, pour it, slide the cup down the bar. And before you even taste it, you can already smell the alcohol. Whatever this drink is, it is very strong.
I will say thank you and wants to chug it with me.
I'll pour it into my own tankard that I pull out of my bag
Okay.
and splash it in and pour it into my tankard. And I turn to oh gosh.
Apple juice.
Nah. I'll turn to Callum and say, "Cheers, my friend." I'll raise my tankard up to him.
Okay.
I'll also raise my glass. We start, boys.
He nods and you all take a drink. It's like a very dark, almost like a dark ale IPA. Very bitter. So it's the kind of drink that an old dude at a bar will give you and say, that'll put hair on your chest. Kind of thing. And it burns. Ooh, does it burn? It's very strong. Of course, Zathamor, you are perfectly fine drinking out of your tankard of sobriety.
Oh, exactly.
You get...
Bastard.
Round two.
Okay, sure.
Dude, I feel like Callum first I would take like one shot, then he's out for the count.
Yep.
Sure, do you want to have a drinking game?
He goes, it's pretty good, right?
It is. How much for a bottle?
Oh, if you want the bottle, yeah, you can have it for 2 gold.
Certainly. I'll pay him the 2 gold.
He kind of just gets a new bottle, so it's completely full, sets it on the counter, and slides it over to you. And he takes the 2 gold. So, where are you boys from?
All over.
Yeah, for real.
From the other
A
continent.
little bit of here, a little bit of there.
We're actually from the city of Faventium over off the in the human's mainland.
Come a long way.
Yeah, you know, the adventurer's pouch is only as good as the travels he makes.
You've come here at an interesting time. He just kind of goes back to like cleaning up, doing a couple things as you guys drink.
I'll kind of wait till we're kind of a few drinks in
Mm-hmm.
and go and say, so you said, what do you mean by that? About an interesting time?
Something going on around these parts.
Well, roads are unsafe. We haven't had word from virtually any of the major cities. We've heard nothing from Silwen. Travelers are coming through. Outsiders like yourselves. Some of them been up to no good. Where are you boys headed?
Most quickly will be Lafar, but eventually we'll make our way to the capital. We have some friends there we have to meet.
That is our end goal.
Lafar, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting town, that. Bit bigger than a village like this. At this point, Whelan and the others kind of come back in and take up their spot. The bartender excuses himself for a moment and goes over and speaks with Whelan and the others, apparently serving them up a couple of drinks.
Do we want to try to interact with them, friends? Ow.
You know what? Sure.
First, let's see who all is getting drunk. Everyone who's been drinking this whole time, except Zathamor, because his tankard of sobriety. I want you all to make me Constitution saving throws.
I knew this magic item was worth it.
The turtle's passed out.
The turtle isn't passed out. Neither is Killick, but you guys are definitely getting drunk.
We're not
Heck
gonna
yeah.
remember this night at all.
And your vision begins to swim. You start to feel, real nice and buzzed. But there's also this weird sense of like your senses are being sharpened in a way. Like you almost get this, like you feel like you can smell things that you normally aren't. The musty kind of smell of the bartender. And then when the new people walk in, they also have a similar, but each one has a distinctive smell. Can't quite explain it, but you just get that. Or maybe that's just you being drunk. You're not sure. You two are affected by that. The rest of you are still doing okay.
For now.
For now. And it's about this time that as the bartender's kind of setting out the drinks for his friends, like, yeah, our new friends here, headed on over to Lafar. Is that right? Says Whelan. He kind of looks over. Is that right?
I guess I'll walk over and sit down at the table with them. I'll remove my my wooden mask I carved and showcase stuff in the half elfish t-shirts I have
Mhm.
a little more. Yeah, might as well make a journey out of it. We got here anyway. We're told to come here. Just make a full trek through all this land has to offer. You boys have information I should know about it?
Oh, well. About the far? Nah. Lot of strange things coming through. A lot of strange people headed that direction. The bartender walks over to the door and shuts it. Yeah, see, a lot of people coming through that aren't up to a whole lot of good.
So you say.
Yeah. You'd say we've had a lot of experience with these jokers passing through. And we're a little cagey about it.
Well, what can I do to ease your mind?
Well, I think you can start by giving us some answers. Who are you really? Where do you come from?
Wait, what?
Am I really? Okay, sure. I'm Zathmore Elkwood, just your everyday bounty hunter. I hail from the lands of Man. Was sent out here by some allies I made to investigate out here. That's about it. Heard there was trouble going on. I'm sick and tired of dealing with trouble in my land, so I figured I'd help out my mother's native land.
The group at the table kind of looks at one another. Whelan looks over at the bartender, who is now standing in front of the door. I don't know, boss. Seems a little vague to me. Yeah. Seems a little vague. So how about we try this? And he begins to groan. As you can see, he starts to become even larger than he already is. Flesh begins to morph and change, and thick hair begins to grow on his forearms and across his face, his form shifting and changing. The other three at the table also beginning to shift and change in their own ways. And you all turn and see the bartender ripping through his shirt as he turns into a large bipedal wolf man. Let's see if we can convince you to tell us more. And he howls. That is where we'll pick up next time.
Why does everybody hate us in this world?
You guys are suspicious as fuck.
We can't say any answers. We're all not elves walking through elven land.
We come from within.
There's no answers we can give safely.
The great sky spirits. The
The what?
Yeah, whatever that was.
I have no clue.
Yeah,
Killick is drunk.
yeah. You're now sharing the room with a werewolf, a were-rat,
A were-rat.
and a couple of were-boars.
That's cool.
Who has a silver bullet?
They cursed. They be cursed.
I think they just don't like us, dude.
I wonder why.
We're different.
Perhaps you can get the ability to talk to them. Maybe after a little tussle. Who knows? Who knows?
Fisticuffs.
Since they're drunk, they have disadvantage on everything, right? Next time.
Those
I'm
of you who
assuming
are
that
drunk
works.
will have some difficulties. Yes.
Oof.
Oh, I guess we'll have to see what Hallion was doing.
The last time I casted a fireball in a tavern didn't end well.
Yeah, I would recommend not doing that, as it's pretty cramped. You'll see when I get the
Yeah.
map together.
Yay.
So,
Alright.
yeah, like I said, short session just to kind of have an idea of where you guys are going, what you guys will be doing. Next time I'll be quite a bit more prepared.
So
So
that's perfect.